Hello everyone and welcome. It's been a very long time since we've been playing, and a lot of recordings are on hold right now due to reasons. It's kind of busy, but we are going to do something special. It's a new year, so I have some resolutions, and I figured I'm gonna try to upload some better, more and better material, you know. And that's why we're playing Crusader Kings II. Pretty awesome game, and I'm gonna be playing this the special mod, specifically the Umbra Spherae mod, which you know, you have your typical things here, but besides that you have this thing, which is not that much, but the rest of Asia, which is darn interesting, I think. One of the problems, well, first of all, it's not completely finished yet, so there's still a lot of things that have to be added. Also, of course, you have the portraits. I'll give you an example. Basically, all the portraits in Asia are, well, there are no specific. They're all still the old Mongol faces, for example. A lot of them are, but it's pretty awesome. You've got a lot of. It's quite a big mod. I mean, it's not really finished yet because there's not a lot of choices for all the religions. They haven't really been fleshed out yet. But that being said, it does add like a ton of new religions, a ton of new cultures, a lot of new territory, as you can see, which makes it look kind of weird on some parts. Like Scandinavia looks kind of pressed together, and Europe altogether looks kind of small. But that kind of makes sense if you look at the world map. Well, not on the well, some projections anyway. But what I'm trying to say is Asia is huge, and if you want to add Asia to Crusader Kings, you have to compress Europe a little bit to make it seem fine in comparison. Then you have Africa, but Africa is not really finished yet in the mod as of today. They're still working a lot on it. Most of Asia is done, but because CKII is based on a feudal European system, a lot of the countries don't really. Well, I mean, they're all playable. That's the fun part. I can play as any country basically, but the vassal structure doesn't really make sense for all of them. So for all of them it actually doesn't, but that being said, it's still a lot of fun, I think, to play, and I hope it will play decently. I played a little bit of it. It shouldn't crash. It shouldn't. I hope it doesn't. And in this first video I'm just gonna explain, you know, I'm just doing right now, I'm just explaining what this is and what I'm going to do with it. And then in the next video I'll be playing the first game. I will be playing this just to showcase the mod, and also because I'm very curious myself as to what it can do. I've seen there's a lot of territories, like there's the Mongol Empire you can form, and the Mongol Empire is the hugest empire by far I've seen in this game. It comes all the way up till here, I think, and it starts all the way. Yeah, it's basically like Russia, but the Russian Empire is somewhere around this area, and the Mongol Empire is just way huge. And there's also like different Indian kingdoms and empires. There's no India, but there's all the different kingdoms and empires. There's empires right here. There's the Chinese Empire, and there's the Japanese Empire, and I mean, a lot of fun. And of course, a lot of new religions, a lot of new cultures, but they're not really fleshed out that much. But that doesn't mean there's nothing to do with it. There's still a lot of gameplay, of course. And I'm going to be playing this not with just one character, because I want to really see what this mod can do, and I want to play it for a longer period of time. And also, I must admit, I'm not really that good at Crusader Kings II yet. I haven't really played it that much before. I just recently got the game, and I have all DLC at this moment on, except for the Sunset Invasion. I think that doesn't. I figured that would be a little bit too much going on, but all the rest is there. I don't know how this will respond to Sons of Abraham, for example, because I don't think this mod has been this specific version of the mod is up to date with the latest DLC, but I'm not sure about that. Might be, but as far as I played it before, it worked perfectly, so this shouldn't be a problem. And to flesh out all the opportunities and to see what the possibilities are, I will be playing different characters. There's another YouTuber by the name of Arumba. A lot of people may know him, some people might not. But he does a lot of good gameplay on Crusader Kings II. And he is playing at this moment a Quantum Leap series. He calls it Quantum Leap, based on the TV show Quantum Leap. What he basically does is he plays one character, and after that, when that character dies, he goes on to a different one, always a random one. And I thought that was a kind of nice idea because, well, the problem is, of course, I'm not really that good at the game, so that might mean that not a lot of things would happen within one character, but it gives me the opportunity to just experiment a little bit. If that person dies, not the end of the world. I mean, I could just change to a different character and play on from there. It will help me and it will help you to see what the game is about, right? So I hope and I think that's quite a good plan. And I hope to see you in the next video, in which I will actually start to play my first character. Hope to see you then. Goodbye. Oh, and on the subject, I just forgot this for a second. This is the old gods right now, but there's also a map for example, the basic start of the game, the first game. So this changes territories slightly. So there is actually different territories depending on time periods. So China is smaller, for example. Yeah, it changes depending on the time period. I don't know if all of them are been worked out, but they should have had. They have done a lot of things, like you see those small things changing throughout the map. Yeah, so you can see the game is really broad. It goes pretty far, so that's awesome again. So you can see, even if you want to start as in a period of what is this? Third Crusade, yeah. You could start then and have all the European things going on, yet have this make sense. I mean, I don't know how scientifically, how historically correct it is, because I don't study history, but it seems like there's been a lot of thought that went into it. So even besides the general starts, there's also specific starts, and they have been adjusted as well. And one last thing, I'll show you, it's a previous game that before I installed the mod, just to show how much of a difference it makes. So this is a little messed up because of, yeah, the compression probably, but this is the start of the game as it would be, or like how the provinces would look in the start of the game, except for some issues. But you can see this entire part is added just to bring it up to scale, what the difference is. So this is not here, and this is the basic map, the start of the game. And then if I go back to historical start, you can just see how much has been added, just to give the scale of the playthrough, of the mod. But it takes a while because of places being added and because it's a lot. If we just do it. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go on and we'll start playing in the next game, in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you in.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you've enjoyed the show. If you did, and you'd like to see more, there's more videos down below.